The front pathway of a home is more than just an entrance, it's the first impression, the story told before anyone even steps through the door. Today, this quiet lane is being transformed into something truly remarkable. What was once just a simple stretch of stone and soil is about to burst into life with the lush elegance of hydrangeas, the graceful presence of birch trees, the year-round strength of yews, and the sweeping motion of ornamental grasses. Each plant, each placement, is carefully chosen not only for beauty but for harmony, every detail working together to create a timeless welcome. The pathway itself, newly finished with stone and bordered by brick, now feels complete and ready to be framed with nature. The arbor, once temporarily set down, is being repositioned, aligned so precisely that even an inch matters. This structure will soon serve as a grand invitation, beckoning visitors to walk beneath its arch while surrounded by color, texture, and life. Flanking it will be royal frost birches, tall and elegant, their burgundy leaves deepening as the seasons change, their white trunks glowing in the winter. These trees are not just decorative, they are anchors of time, growing into their space and setting the stage for everything around them. Near the arbor, a graceful sweep of yews is already beginning to shape the landscape. Some thrive in the shade, full and strong, while others struggle in brighter sun. They've been nurtured, adjusted, and, when necessary, replaced. Gardening isn't always about perfection, it's about persistence, about listening to what thrives where and responding with patience. These yews will one day form a lush, evergreen curve, grounding the garden with structure while other plantings dance around them. Then comes the hydrangeas, firelight, a variety as bold as its name suggests. Their blooms shift with the season, glowing with warm tones that feel as if autumn itself brushed past. These shrubs are no small addition. Each one can rise to 6 or 8 feet tall, wide and billowing, creating an alley of blooms that lines the pathway like a corridor of living light. Unlike roses, which demand constant tending, hydrangeas are generous and forgiving. They bloom with little intervention, needing only one pruning each year, yet their impact is extraordinary. Once planted, they'll become a showpiece of this garden, offering both ease and abundance. The plan isn't without challenges. Beneath this soil lies the history of an old driveway, its earth compacted and stubborn from years of wait. Water sits in pockets, refusing to drain evenly. Lines of drip irrigation snake across the beds, sometimes too much in one spot, too little in another. It's the gardener's task to adapt, to cut, splice, and reroute water where it's truly needed. Even a small mistake, like slicing through a waterline while digging, becomes a lesson and a chance to fine-tune the system. These moments are part of the journey, proof that creating beauty often comes with small battles hidden beneath the soil. With every adjustment, the vision becomes clearer. The hydrangeas are carefully positioned, the birch trees measured down to the inch from the arbor, ensuring perfect symmetry. The grasses, hot rod panicum, add motion and texture, turning deeper shades of red as fall approaches. Planted in groupings, they soften the edges of the hydrangeas, stepping the eye down from tall blooms to graceful, flowing blades. Even in winter, their seed heads will stand like golden accents, keeping the garden alive with form when color has faded. As each plant settles into place, the transformation becomes undeniable. What was once a blank, uncertain stretch of ground is now a story in motion. The arbor, framed by birches, feels permanent and proud. The hydrangeas promise seasons of effortless beauty. The yews hold steady, sculpting the backbone of the design. And the grasses weave everything together, a gentle reminder that gardens are meant to move, to change, to surprise. This isn't just about plants in the soil, it's about vision taking shape. A pathway becomes a journey. A simple walk to the door becomes an experience, guided by the rhythm of greenery, the balance of form, and the promise of blooms yet to come. Every step will be marked by color, texture, and life, making this not just a garden but a living welcome. And this is only the beginning. The hoses will be hidden, the mulch refreshed, the irrigation refined. As the seasons turn, climbing roses may one day reach across the arbor, their fragrance mingling with the air. Echinacea drifts may spread in soft waves, their pink blooms echoing the tones of the hydrangeas. Winter will reveal the white trunks of the birches, stark and elegant against the snow, while evergreen yews and dogwoods keep their quiet vigil. Each season will add a new chapter, making this pathway alive year-round. For now, though, it is enough to pause and see the transformation already achieved. From one angle, the hydrangeas swoop gracefully, leading the eye toward the arbor. From another, the birches stand sentinel, marking the entry with quiet authority. Every detail is intentional, yet every part feels natural, as though this was always how the garden was meant to be. A garden is never finished. It is always growing, always teaching, always surprising. But with each step forward, with each plant placed and each vision realized, it becomes something greater. It becomes not just a pathway, but a story told in leaves and blooms, a welcome written in the language of nature. This transformation is proof that with patience, creativity, and care, any space can be reimagined. A simple stretch of soil can become a breathtaking welcome, a sanctuary of beauty that greets every visitor and comforts every glance. And as these hydrangeas, birches, yews, and grasses take root, they will carry this story forward, season after season, year after year.